What's up, everybody? My name's Kamal. Welcome to another video. So as you can see, we are doing Runeterra again. This was a match that I recorded earlier and I was actually pretty fucking impressed with it. So the person I'm playing again, playing against today, my opponent is King Avenger GH. As you can see, the first thing we do is we mulligan our Rasa away. Don't worry, we have the ability to get it back later. So I wanted to analyze this game, sort of analyze it, look at the game, talk to you guys, and I guess kind of a pseudo play-by-play as to what's happening, and just talk about the match in general. The first couple turns are going to be very slow, not much going on, so while that's happening, I want to take this opportunity to remind you to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. I will be playing a few different digital card games, Magic the Gathering, Legends of Runeterra, potentially Hearthstone, probably not. We'll just have to see. And I don't know, we'll just have to see what else comes out in the future. I didn't like Gwent, so I won't be playing that at all. I didn't even play Gwent through The Witcher, except for the one game that I had to. I thought Gwent was fucking dumb. Anyways, that doesn't matter. Legends of Runeterra. So, yeah, I'm playing my control deck versus another kind of control deck. It looks like a throw together deck of sorts, but it's actually pretty challenging. I was pretty surprised. This is one of those times where I was saying, I was texting and I wasn't paying attention that I needed to click that attack button. But that's fine. We figured it out. We got it. We clicked the button. We're attacking. He's gonna block. We're just throwing away, creatures, just trying to progress the game along, storing up our mana. Any mana that you don't spend up to 3 will be reserved next round as spell magic or spell mana. You can't use it to cast creatures, but you can utilize it to cast spells, instants, sorceries, which are just slows or fasts, or there's even bursts, which bursts are instants that don't give the opponent the opportunity to respond to. They're like instant. They're like instant, can't be countered, can't be interrupted, like at all. So yeah, that's what the spell mana is for, the 3 that you can cap out at. So here we are. It's turn 4, I believe, and the board's still empty. My hand's pretty full, the board's pretty empty, and we're gonna play Babbling Bjerg. Now, Babbling Bjerg is really, really strong, simply for the fact that there's only 2 cards that I could pull into my hand from Babbling Bjerg, and that is Raza. Raza, once he plays, or when he is played, I just realized as I was recording this video the first time, that I don't have to have a creature die. When Raza is played, he causes the opponent to sacrifice his 2 weakest creatures, which is super fucking strong. So that's really cool. And the other card that Babbling Bjerg has the ability to pull in this deck is Commander Ledros. Commander Ledros is an 8/6 for 8 mana, and when he comes into play, he cuts your opponent's Nexus's health in half, and when he dies, he gets returned to your hand. So he's really strong in a control deck, especially when in your control deck you have cards that allow you to sacrifice a creature to draw 2 cards. That's such an amazing combo. I mean, it's just insanely strong. So, as you can see, he plays his 5/3 spider, which gives his other spiders +2/+0. I play another Last Breath creature, Warden's Prey, which when Warden's Prey dies, he gives me just a random Life's Breath creature wherever, just random, it doesn't matter. He plays Culling Strike to kill Babbling Bjerg, which doesn't really make sense to me, but whatever, do what you're gonna do. Probably would have been smarter to save that for later on, but that doesn't matter. I decide to go all out and attack with my 2/1 and my 1/1 both with Last Breath, and he blocks both of them as I presumed he would, which allows me to get them both low enough in life to where Avalanche will kill both of his creatures and keep me at 17 instead of forcing me to go down to 7 life next turn. So as you can see, we cast the Avalanche, it goes through, and we kill his 2 creatures. We are now about to enter turn 6, and the boards are still clear. He's dealt me 3 damage, I have dealt him 0. That's fine though, I'm not really too worried about it. It's a control deck, so my job with this deck is to... He can slowly whittle me away, that's fine. We can go into turn, 15, 16 with him at 20 life, and I can still kill him in a couple turns if the cards are played out in my favor. So as you can see, he placed Cursed Creeper, I play Warden's Prey, and we're gonna see what happens. Now, Cursed Creeper is pretty decent. It's a 1/1 that can't block, but when he dies, you summon a 4/4, a 4/4, which is pretty good. Now, he set up his creature like he was going to block. I don't know why he pulled it back. I honestly would have just let it go. I mean, it was more important for him to stun my creature than it was. And one thing I want to address is I do feel like a lot of people that are playing this game didn't really grasp the game entirely. There's a lot of very questionable moves that I see people do a lot, and I played through the entire tutorial when I started playing the game. I played through the entire tutorial and probably about 10 games versus AI just to fully wrap my head around the way that the turns are, the way that the decks play, the way that the game plays, because I didn't watch any videos or anything on this beforehand. I've just been kind of rolling with the punches. Now this, I went immediately right into the combat phase rather than allowing him an initial main phase. Now, while I was playing, I was not remembering that Rasa was, in fact, just a play ability. This entire time, up until about 5 minutes ago, I was under the assumption that Rasa, in order for that to happen, one of your creatures had to die this turn. I was pretty stoned and like half asleep when I was throwing this deck together, so don't judge me. I just kind of roll and I fly at the seat of my pants and wait for it to happen. But as you can see, Rasa didn't really work out for me that well that turn. He still has a 5/5 and a 4/4, one of those 5/5s being Vladimir, who... Vladimir has the potential to be pretty decent, if I do say so myself. So, like always, he's going to cast Vengeance, which will kill my Rasa, and I will Frostbite his 2 creatures, which prevent him from being able to, deal me all that damage. That would have been 9 damage to the face, which I know that's what he was opening me up for. So I just prevent it from happening. It's just one of those things where I had the right cards, and I played them. I get a lot of very, very perfect draws, and this is another one of those instances where I forget that it's my turn and I need to play something. Play Cursed Keeper. Probably the worst play I could have made. I wasn't thinking, and as soon as I put him on the board, I was like, fuck. God damn it, he can't block. What the hell did I just do? God damn it. But that's fine. So yeah, I take that 4 damage to the face because I'm not thinking. So now it's my turn to attack again, and there's not too much that I can do. I'm going to try to get as many big creatures out as I can. Now, I've been playing this guy long enough to know that if I attack with a 1/1, he's going to block it. He's not going to read what it does, even if he has the exact same card in his deck. He's going to take the damage, or he's going to block the creature, let the creature die, and let me think that I'm triggering Ross's ability, because I'm fucking stupid as hell, but also get out the 4/4. So... not the smartest move on his part, but that's fine. That card scares the hell out of me. So the way that card works that he just played, whenever one of his creatures die, it deals 1 damage to my Nexus. That's pretty strong. So I play Rasa, and I get rid of his 2 biggest creatures. He still has out Vladimir and the Spartan champion guy, the 4/4 with Overwhelm. and then he plays Darius. Now at this point, I am like, I'm praying to Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm asking for the heart of the cards to bless me. I'm praying for all of the miraculousness of Mirari to bestow upon me the ability to stop this from happening. And I don't have too much I can do. I see that I can Frostbite and draw it out a little bit longer. But I've got to wait. You know, I've got to wait for my enemy to make his turn. So that's what I do. I Frostbite, I'll shut down Darius and Vladimir, and that makes it to where he can attack with his... Oh, no, I don't. Okay. I did the 2 with Overwhelm to prevent me from taking any damage to my life. Once again, I'm going to play Babbling Bjerg. As I've already told you, Babbling Bjerg can pull Commander Ledros or Raza. Commander Ledros, I believe I said earlier, when you play him, he cuts the enemy's Nexus health in half, and then when he dies, he gets returned to your hand. So at this point, once again, I'm looking at everything, and I'm kind of shitting my pants because I'm not getting what I need. I'm not getting what I'm needing, but that's fine. I will go down swinging. So I play Commander Ledros, and I get his health down to 10, which is perfect. That put me in the lead. And it's not one of those things where it stays that way until he gets returned or dies or anything like that. He plays that card which kills everything that I have that's under 5 health. I'm like, okay, that's fine. 3 of my creatures will die. Okay. Alright, okay. This is my last chance for victory. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to Glimpse Beyond. And that causes me to kill a creature. So I'm going to Glimpse Beyond, and I'm going to do that to Commander Ledros. I'm going to return Commander Ledros to my hand, which will, you know, give me the ability to play him again next turn as soon as I say go, and stop the enemy. But I get Ruination as one of the 2 cards. I have 1 Ruination in this deck. And this is exactly one of those times where I'm sitting here and I'm looking and I'm like, this is exactly what I needed. Okay, all I need him to do is play a card. Now, if I don't attack and kill one of his creatures, guaranteed I will die next turn. If I attack and I kill one of his creatures, there's the chance that I'll be able to make it. So there's still all this damage on the board. The only thing that I can do at this point is pray to the heavens below that he plays a card. Because if he plays a card, that will give me a main phase before the attack. If I get a main phase before the attack, I can play Ruination, wipe the board clean, and take the game. He has enough damage on the board right now to attack and kill me, and end the game. And what does he do? He wants to do more damage than he needs to, and allows me to play Ruination and wipe the board. Oh, how the heavens have blessed me. So I'm still sitting here at this point like, fuck, okay, I'm doing much better now. But of course he played that, which means he's gonna get Vile Maw, which is a 6/6. I realize that there's not too much I can do. I'm at this point not realizing that I have 2 Grasp of the Deads in my hand, and I'm like, fuck, okay, fuck, he might kill me next turn. What the fuck am I gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna do? Okay, come on, baby, give me something good, And I'm looking through, I'm trying to figure out what it is that I can do, what can I do, and I'm like, okay, I can play that. I'm like, oh, wait a second, drain 3 from a unit. 5 mana. I have 10 mana. I have 2 of these cards. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm going to cast 2 Grasp of the Undying. Boom. I'm going to drain 6 life from this enemy. That 6 life is not only going to be taken from the enemy, but then added to my Nexus. Perfect. Fucking perfect. Oh my god, tits. Alright, so now we both have our Hapless Aristocrat, and this is when most people tend to surrender if it gets to this point. If it gets to the point where it's late game, they have no hand, I still have numerous cards in my hand, it's typically a surrender. This guy though, he's not going to give up. He's going to play till the very end. He's putting in work, man. He's going ham. He's trying at least. He's attacking for some reason. I'm going to block because I'm not going to take the damage. I know that I riffed on it earlier about, you know, if somebody's attacking with a 1/1, just take the damage. But I know that I'm able to tell at this point that he doesn't have anything that's going to be able to trigger like that with his deck. So I play Commander Ledros again, get him down to 4 life, and now it's just I'm waiting for my turn to attack. And I mean, I probably should have just attacked, but I wanted to be a dick. So I gave him the opportunity to have an initial main phase. No, he didn't really do anything, at least that I can see. I don't think he does anything that really would matter, but I mean, it's over. And if he wouldn't have played that spider and given me the opportunity to play Ruination, then he could have won that. Like, he could have won this game. It's not guaranteed, but it's a hell of a lot more likely. He could have won that game if he would have thought about it and really considered the kind of deck that I was playing. So one of the things that's always made me really good at card games like this is not my ability to build decks, because I can't do that. I'm not that kind of person. I can't build decks. I can't construct decks. I can, however, read people, and I can play decks really, really well. And I can typically get an idea as to what people are playing and how they're going to play their decks pretty early on. So that's what's always kind of given me the edge in games like, I mean, Magic the Gathering. I played the actual physical card game, which I'm going at some point in time. I'm going to give you guys like an actual deck tech on my Psychotalk deck. So this right here, that's one of my favorite cards in this game. I have a Upheaval Zombie Infestation Psychotalk deck. Absolutely insane. I'll do a deck on it, or a tech on it at some point. But control decks have always been insanely fun. They've always been really good, and I've always been really good at playing them. I have to give full credit to the building of this deck, to Swimstream. He was the one that masterminded this. I found it online and I used it because that's what I do, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, if you did, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that kind of bullshit. Make sure you hit the bell. Yeah, make sure you hit a bell. Hit the bell and make sure you stay notified. And I'm gonna try to do, I guess, videos more often of, you know, kind of like analyzing games that I've played and things like that. So if you like this kind of shit, stick around. If not, fuck off. I'm out. Peace.